Hi, Leo. This is a reading for you for November 2022 with Psychic Babs and Archangel Michael. I've got them here with me. So, anyway, I'm going to get going on your reading. Going to shuffle. In my head, I'm always asking, what is November going to be like for Leo, the lion? And also, I am doing a free reading giveaway for a half-hour psychic channeled reading with Archangel Michael, or any deceased relatives, entities, whoever you want to get. As long as they're available, I should be able to bring them in. I'm going to do some reviews on some of my tarot decks. I got about 12 decks. Some of them you guys already know or have seen, but some you haven't. I got a new deck here. Just got it. I haven't even separated them yet. I mean, I just took the seal off, but I bought them for the words because I just thought, I'm not fond of that picture, but it makes sense. Abundance. And then look at these. So anyway, I'm going to do a review of a full deck review of those. And then I think I'm going to use them during my next set of readings. Probably do October, probably do December. Okay, so anyway, let's see what we get for you. And then Michael, I'll throw the cards over, then usually Michael chimes in, especially if I'm not sure about a card or something. Okay, so Leo, 2022, November. Okay, and then I'll show you the cards I got because I know you can't see them. I need to change the... So you got Page of Swords, the Magician, and then I'll show you the cards. Seven of Pentacles. That's a good card. And I don't reverse. And usually I keep them all upright, but I was messing around and I squished them all together, and now some are upside down. Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. That's a good one. Good money. Good money card. Magician, that's a good money card. Ace of Swords, New Beginning. I'll show you that one. And these are the Everyday Witch Tarot. And they're really nice. I don't do anything witchy, but I liked them. I thought they're very detailed and very colorful. So I really like the deck. Page of Pentacles. So we got some pentacles going on. Three of Swords. I'll tell you what those are. Sometimes I see the story, so I already know. But now that we got Michael, we don't have to guess. Six of Pentacles. That's receiving money. Seven of Pentacles is receiving money. Nine of Swords. I just asked Michael if it was major. He said no. Because you know how you get the Nine of Swords and you're like, that could be what you're feeling now. That's what I'm getting. And I got the Chariot. Okay, so if we need a card to verify. Okay, here's the Page of Swords. And then the Magician, that's a really pretty card. I like them, they're very detailed. And then Seven of Pentacles. And then Eight of Swords. That's where you feel like you can't do anything. Doesn't mean you can't. It just means you feel like you can't. And sometimes you just can't because you're waiting on something. Two of Pentacles. That's money. Usually it's money coming in, money going out, or you having money because you do have it. So could be that. Ace of Swords. Trying to figure out what he's doing. Usually it's mental. So a new beginning, a new mental beginning. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Three of Swords, it's very pretty. No, it's not supposed to be a pretty card, but it's prettier than the other ones. And then Six of Pentacles. To me, that is receiving money. It's a raise. or just receiving money, a tip, receiving money. 9 of Swords. Usually that's how you're feeling now. You're like, some of you probably can't sleep. Oh, it's love related. That's what he says. The Chariot. Now, the Chariot to me is my moving card because it's a vehicle. It's the only one that actually shows a vehicle. And so that's always my moving or U-Haul card. So it's either a job change, so where you would be moving jobs, or it's a physical move where you're actually physically moving. So let's ask Archangel Michael to verify. Okay, he said he's ready. Okay, so is there any moves? Okay. Well, and this is reading for every Aries out there in the world, so of course it might not resonate with you. You have to get a reading from me. We don't have to. But if you want a reading from me, I channel anybody, really, deceased, angels, guides, some other worldly entities, which probably don't need to be doing that. I just, when I get them, but I haven't had any lately. So anyway, and you go to psychicbabbs.com, B-A-B-B-S. I put my leg up on my other leg. BABBS.com. And if you're not sure when I'm available, which you should get in right now because I'm available. Because I just went from a day job of 27 years to my part-time job is this. And I have to make it like in the next 2 months or I ain't gonna make it. So please subscribe. I hate to be begging, but I really need a subscription. And if you could like the video. And then if you want, did I say I'm doing a giveaway of a half-hour reading with me for November? I'll probably do more than one because, you have a better chance of getting a reading. And it'll be a half-hour channeled reading with me and Archangel Michael and whoever else we can get in. So all you got to do is put a comment, I want a reading. In addition to like and subscribe, that's all. So anywho, so Michael, okay, what are we talking about? Oh, he always wants to talk about money. So he's talking about money. Okay, what about it? Is money coming in? Is money not coming in? He says, watch your money, is what he's trying to say. He said that for Aries too, when I'm an Aries, so I really wasn't happy. But I don't lie, I don't sugarcoat. If I get something bad or a message you need to hear, then I'm going to give it. Unlike some other readers out there. They're like, oh, every day is fantastic. You're going to win the lottery. Well, wouldn't that be nice? If that's true, I would have won the lottery after 66 years I've been trying. Don't you think I would have won? And yes, I have gotten numbers before, not to the lottery, but Keno. And but I guess they won't give me the winning lotteries numbers to the lottery, maybe because I'm not supposed to win it, because everybody's on a path to learning something. And if that money is not part of it, it ain't going to happen. I mean, you can pray and ask, be thankful, and there is a God. He's an entity of about 2 entities, is what he keeps telling me. And you can pray and ask, and you can get some things by praying. Just that everyone's not meant to win the lottery. It's like a special lottery. It's a special lottery of people that win the lottery. Oh boy. Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm getting about that. Okay, watch money. Oh, interesting. I got that card too. I thought I got that. Where is that? He said, watch your money, and he said, don't get ripped off. So there might be someone out there with ill intentions, and he says yes. Also, if you comment on my website, watch out for people pretending to be me. It'll look like, have my picture and look like I'm replying. And they say something like, oh, I saw something in your aura or something and call this number, that's not me. I won't do that. So, I mean, I'll read your message, but I'm not going to say call me. So, the only place you can get a reading right now is psychicbabs.com with 3 B's. And you can email me from in there. And then you can also just pay for a reading, and you could gift card a reading, just pay for it and you won't have to put a date. Or check availability, and then it'll let you know when I'm available, and you could pay for that time slot and lock in that time slot. So anyway, I don't want anyone to get ripped off. Okay, but he's saying watch your money, don't trust just anybody. So I haven't got this for anyone, so this is for you guys. And so watch your money. And okay, anything about banks? Not right now, but I did hear a bank was gonna go bankrupt. And I think it's not a FDIC, it's not the 3 major banks, but it's some off the wall. Because I gave a reading to someone the other day, and she's with that bank, in addition to another bank. I said, get your money out of that bank. And I don't say stuff like that. I don't make up stuff. And if I get it like that, it's happening. You know, I mean, Archangel Michael doesn't lie. I could misconstrue information, but he doesn't give it out where it's wrong. But anyway, so I don't feel it's anything to do with the banking. It's someone you know stealing money. And sometimes he'll say stuff, but I don't get it in the cards. But it doesn't matter. If I'm going to believe anyone, it's going to be Archangel Michael. Because I've been channeling him for a long time, maybe 25 years, and doing readings on the side. So anyway, I got goosebumps on that. He gives me goosebumps. Especially when he wants me to repeat something or it's validation, usually validation. He says yes. He actually said to say it again. I would if I could remember what it is. I'm old. Watch someone. Oh, interesting. Could be a family member. Well, that's not right. Is it a younger person? It could be anyone, because I'm reading for every Aries in the entire world, apparently. Like I said, if you want to know more, just get a personal reading with me, and we can zone in on some of this stuff. But he is saying, watch someone. And I got it pretty big. Is this for more than one person? He said yes. Is it planetary? He's like, I don't know. It's coming up. And it's probably in November. Is it in November? He said yes, because I'm reading for November. Sometimes I get stuff for way, I can get away in the future. But he says he's been pretty steady with everything he says is for November or today. So anyway, new beginning, romance. Is it mostly brand new people? No, people they already know. Okay, so people you already know, romance, heating up. Okay, heating up, picking up, more love. Sorry, my foot. Marriage. I'm getting marriage proposals, and the 7 of Cups makes sense for that. And that's like receiving flowers. A ring, wedding ring, engagement ring, wedding. Oh, he said weddings. There's weddings for you in November? Okay, so I didn't get that for anyone else. I see weddings in November. I see engagements. I see love, romance, more romantic, he's saying. Okay, and then, okay, he's saying working from home, because this is one of my working from home cards, 7 of Pentacles, and he validated it. Working from home, is it the same where they should try to? No, they will be. You will be working from home, and this, of course, isn't for everyone. But I see some of you working from home. I see more money, he said, from the job. So I see working from home and, oh, okay, a raise. And that's what one of these cards is about, a raise. So I see a raise, possibly working from home, full time, and things will be so much better then. Well, because, you know, gas, which is $100 a gallon now. I don't know. I don't have a car. I had to sell my car to move. It's a long story, but I already had this condo picked out to rent, to lease it. And I lost my job 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks before I was supposed to move and pay the rest to move. And I didn't have the money, no money. And so I sold my car. And I mean, so now I have no wheels, but my girlfriend drives me just to Walmart, and she'll get me whatever I need. Walmart gets me whatever I need, and so does Amazon. So I'm okay there, just I need money. So I want to do this. I've been wanting to do this for 20 years or so. So I'm trying. So I just need a bunch of likes, subscribe, comment, put down I want to win a reading or I want a reading. And then I'm going to pick at least 2 people and do free half-hour readings, channeled with Michael or whoever. And go to psychicbabs.com, 3 B's. Okay, I'm sure there's more. He said yes. He's like, all right, you pitched yourself enough. He's funny sometimes. Okay, so more on money? No. Love? He's saying yes. So what else could there be? Love, marriage. Oh, interesting. And babies. So is this baby's already in progress? Oh, okay. Is it the births of babies in November? He said, oh, that's funny. He's saying record number of baby births this November. He said record. I got goosebumps on that. So I don't know. I don't do babies. Never had a baby. Don't want a baby. So I don't get a lot on babies. I can tell you if you're going to have a baby, when you're going to have a baby, the sex of the baby. So, I mean, I can. I just, for myself, I don't. He's saying a lot of babies being born in November. Why? When would they have had to have some fun with that? I don't know. But anyway, he's saying a lot of babies in November. And he's saying, of course, but he's saying some are duplicate, means there's 2, and they're a little bit of 3s, 4s. Okay. He's saying there's a lot of, twins. Can't think of the word even. Some twins coming out. Well, we know that, but he's saying there's, I don't know, it's just a record number. I don't know. I'll have to check and see if how we even could find that out. I like validation, but I don't distrust what Archangel Michael says. He's saying babies, and oh, isn't that funny? And he says people making babies in November. So why? Is it too cold to go outside? He's laughing. So, well, I'm a comedian, and he just puts up with me. He's like, sorry. Yeah, a real comedian. So, what's the magician about? Is that, okay, so like manifesting your dreams. It's having all of your elements, because he's got everything, the wand and the sword and the cup and whatever the one sword cup. I forgot the other one. Anyway, it's having all your elements. It can be a new beginning. And it's really like a win. Money, could be money. He says money, a win. He said could be some wins. Definitely see, okay, a job change, he's saying. Not for everyone, but some. And then a raise. He's saying raise. I'm getting a lot of it from this card, but he validates. So I get it as ESP, like a knowing. So it's a thought in my head, in my words, my voice, but it comes from him. So it's just like talking to myself, except myself that knows something. Myself from the other side that actually knows things that I don't know. I don't get a lot from myself when I'm not channeling. Like when I'm done channeling tonight, I'll be watching YouTube or watching TV, and I get nothing. You know, like who was that? Sylvia Brown, the psychic. She said, if you lose your purse, I can tell you where it is. If I lose my purse, it's gone. And that's true, because we're not on 24/7. Or something will happen and say, how come you didn't see that happening? And sometimes I go, I did. I just didn't say anything. And other times, I'm not channeling. I don't know. I don't know everything. I still got to go through the same shit that everyone else has to go through in life, you know, the rise, the fall, the in-between. So I don't know everything. They always say, well, you're psychic, you should know. And anyway, I once lost a job, and the guy was such a dick. And he said, he goes, so when I was leaving, he goes, tell me something, since you're so psychic, how come you didn't see this coming? I said, I did. And I told your other girl about it. I saw it in the cards. I saw it clear as a bell, like 5 times I did reading, and 5 times it was there. And I told her, I said, I think he's going to fire me. I think he fired me, if you want to call it, or let me go, because he was going on a trip and he needed the help at work. And I think he knowingly knew that he was only going to use me for that 7 to 10 days. And then he was going to let me go because he didn't want to pay for anyone. And that's what I really feel. Not to say that I got fired once recently, but I'm just saying that's what I felt. And I said I did see it. And the girl I worked with, she was nice. I told her, I said, he's going to fire me. I just know. I was so stressed out worrying about it. It happened as soon as he came back that day. I bet you it was that day, well, or the next day when he came in. That was it. And I said, I knew it. I knew it was temporary. But, you know, but I didn't know when I first took it. I said, oh, that's cool. I even moved across town for that job in that time because I wanted to be closer to it. So anyway, I know you don't want to hear any more about me. Let's draw some more cards and see what we get. 10 of Wands, that's the job change. The 10 that's my moving card. So the Chariot and the 10 of Wands, this is to me is a moving card. Because see how she picked up all her brooms and a cat, and she's moving. See it? And the Chariot is my U-Haul moving card. So see how, that's just how I use them in my head. I assign them, that's a moving card, but not always. When I look at it, I could see a motorcycle, an actual motorcycle, since there's one on here. And I could say, I think you're gonna be buying a motorcycle. So it's whatever I see at the time. But first thing is I go to moving, but then I asked Michael, so I didn't have to analyze it and figure it out in my head. It helps that I have Michael saying it's a job change or it's a physical move. Now, job change is a physical move of your job, and that's why I will get those cards. Or if you're going to physically move, sometimes I'll get the house, the ones that show the house and the home and the loving home, and then I'll say that's a physical move. Now, if I'm reading for you personally, I'll just get it in my head. I'll ask, is it physical, a home, or is it a job change? And they'll just tell me, just because luckily I can channel. I got the Death card, which to me, let me ask if it's a physical. Okay, so somebody has a physical death of a family member, or is it them? Well, he wouldn't say, and I couldn't know who it is. It is a physical death of a family member, and they're old. So I did get that for someone else. they're old and it's their time. So actually, he said rather bluntly that they'll get rid of their pain, and because when you die, your soul moves on, but your physical body it dies basically. And I don't call them dead people because they get mad. They go, "We are not dead," and I'm like, I know, but to you, that's what they call you're dead because you ain't in that body. The body's gone. And so really people can't see you anymore. So kind of in the head, you're dead. But they're not, because I talk to them. And I've been doing it for years. So anyway, just saying there is, and it's not a lot, is it? Just a few. It's only a few that will have a death of older people. Feels like grandparents. One, not both. And they're old and they're ill. So if they're old and they're ill, and it's their time to go, he said he'll be there when they go, because he's usually there to move people on. So I do feel like it's for the best. It's their time to go. That's what he's saying. Okay, what else? There's love coming in. He said there's new love coming in too. And is it going to be marriage? He said yes. So new love. Did I get the Lover's card? I got it in the other deck. And I asked about, is it mostly leaving who you're with? No, it's new people coming in. A lot going on, he says, for you guys. A lot going on in November. So new love, marriage, romance, receiving flowers or a ring, but a lot of flowers for some reason, not for the death, although that's going to happen. I see, are they worried now? I see people worried now. What are they worried about? The romance? He said yes. So here's a card. This is kind of worrying. Now, is this about a split up or breakup? Is this like worrying? So here's the card I'm getting, which to me is either sleepless nights or thinking about something or worrying about something, stressed about something. And is it a breakup coming? Some breakups coming. The Three of Swords usually to me means there's three people. And unless you're up to that, someone's got to go. So I could see some breakups. I see this little worrying. It's not a big card. It's not in my head. I got it. In my head, it's not a worry. It's a worry to you. But I see it going away in November. So, which is right around the corner. Could be days. Where's this more? Towards the middle? The end? Oh, more towards the end of November. Which it makes sense. It gives it time to fester, whatever. Brew. He's laughing. Okay. So, okay. He said we're done. Please subscribe if nothing else. Like the video. And then if you want to win a free reading, just go to Psychic Babs. No, actually, just click on a comment and say, I want a reading. And then he's telling me, I have to tell you, so people, I heard that people are pretending to be the readers, in my case, me. And so if you comment, I'm not going to reply back and say, oh, I'm getting something for you, call this number. I don't do that. I'm not giving my phone number out. So that would never happen. I've had 2 of them because I watch some of the other psychics videos. I have favorites I follow. Love them. And so anyway, I got some that said, oh, I felt something in your reading, and for more details, call me. Yeah, those are scammers. And it'll probably have my picture on it. So that's a scam. Don't fall for anything that remotely seems like that, especially if they say call or text me. Yeah, we don't do that. So anyway, I hope you win a reading, and more importantly, I hope you pay for a reading. I need the money, and I need the subscription. I'm sorry, I'm begging, but I got some dire straits going on. Like I said, I just lost my job, and I don't have a car. So anyway, thank you so much for watching to the end if you made it this far. And I'm going to shut you off and go to the next one so I can get some more videos done today. Thank you. Oh, I got to get up because I lost my thingy.